Hey everyone, welcome. It is the Wednesday, obviously, the 12th of October. Looking lovely as always. Washed my makeup off, feeling a little bit broken out, but I'm still here. Sort of. Anyways, so couple things that I wanted to share with everyone and kind of go over. And I think they kind of go hand in hand. Maybe they don't. So first of all, I have completely had to realign my vision basically for my business. Not had to, but I did have to, and I'm glad that I realized I did. No one was making me except for me. So I wanted to kind of share that with you guys. I am going all in for the first time either ever or in an incredibly long time with this, and I'm just not overthinking anymore. I'm just doing and figuring out the semantics as I go, and that's a completely new concept to me. So it's kind of crazy, but it's coming to me really easily after just being like, okay, like the chips are on the table and it's time for me to kind of make my move here. So I'm doing it, and I would love anyone's support in any way, shape, or form as I kind of dive in to this on another level. And a big part of that is basically, so my vision, my goal for the rest of this year for our whole team is to basically kind of shoot up the ladder a little bit and qualifying for the National Leadership Conference, or the New Leadership Conference. It's in January every year, I believe. And I mapped that out, looked up all the requirements and deadlines and everything on the FAQs last week, because I was like, you know what, like, it's really going to be a stretch, but I believe that it's achievable. I'm not sure how I don't know how, but I do. I do. And basically what that entails is I would need to go from where I'm ranking right now. I would need to rank advanced to 2-star diamond before the week before Thanksgiving. At some point between then and very late at the end of the year, you have to have at least one full week of being qualified at that rank. And then additionally, you also have to have at least 30 elite points. And for all intents and purposes, I checked today and I have 10. So there's work to be done. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm just focusing on that, and also just really pouring myself into personal development. And I'm listening to The Girl Code right now. I highly recommend it to all of you. And also just, like I said, just kind of going all in and recommitting. So that's kind of my vision. I am going to have this just explosive fourth quarter this year, and I'm really looking forward to that, and having anyone and everyone on that journey with us. So I wanted to share that with you guys, and I'm also really interested to hear kind of where everybody's at on things and what your goals are for the rest of the calendar year. Kind of, it's crazy. It's already almost the middle of October, and before we know it, the holidays will be upon us yet again, which is insane. But so I want to share that, get your guys' feedback, and hear about your goals. And then beyond that, I just wanted to show you guys a quick screen share here. Sure. Let's open. I'll just open this. Okay. So we're going to pop over here to the Google Drive area that I have kind of set up for you guys. So instead of like uploading things constantly or trying to remember to upload things, what I have and haven't updated on the team page, or having to send you looking for it, I've basically taken everything that I've had in my Google Drive for almost 2 years that pertains to anything that has to do with our business in any facet, and I put it here for you guys. And I sent everybody the link. It's so it's a Google Drive FBFF team documents. And so you guys will see either, there's another way to look at it, but I can't see the button. There we go. But basically, so you have access to it. That's what these little people mean. I color coded them, and I will be adding and updating these things as I get new versions or make changes to them or find something that I thought was really helpful. I will put anything and everything here. So if you need it and if it will save you time, or you're like, crap, where did I see that before? This is a lot more searchable, if you will, and a lot friendlier to find things than Facebook group file sections allow you to. So that's kind of, I wanted to give you guys access to all those things. And so I went through and literally cleaned out and reorganized everything. I'm still not quite done. I have more to put in here. But basically there's 4 primary sections. There's Shakeology, coaching, challenge groups, and images. And images basically kind of rolls into all those categories because some of it's like, I'll just show you. And I mean, some of them are like, quotes or comparisons or things that you could use for posts, or, like infographics and things that give people information. So I've tried to name them all appropriately. And if for some reason I have not, feel free to rename it. I won't care. And there's also some JPEGs and stuff of like the different leadership ladder rungs and things like that. So those might not necessarily be something you're going to be sharing on your social media, but they were still an image. So I wanted to make sure I put them here instead of in a different section, just to be consistent so you guys can find that stuff. Speaking of which, inside the challenge groups and the coaching main folders, you should see the same sections, mostly. There's a folder for inviting, folder for free groups, and challenge groups. Now, these things in some cases can be very interchangeable, and that's not to say that these groups don't overlap, but I wanted to try to make it as organized as possible. So if you pick challenge groups, this is going to be more focused on images or CSV files that are for like bulk post uploading that I use, and basically just scripts, meal plans, activity ideas, and I mean themes, anything that I've used, found, take it, use it, do whatever you need with it. So that's kind of where that is. Whereas if you were looking to like how to handle objections or going through the inviting process or following up, or just what's a good way to word this, or how did she word that? All of those things are here, at least guided towards challenge groups and free groups kind of are in here in this inviting folder. So similarly in coaching, you see those same, you have inviting in groups and scripts. I'm kind of building up a new coach hub, which it's not a ton right now. It's mostly just like anything that's focused primarily on your first 30 days as a new coach, but I still need to work on that one. But beyond that, anything that has to do with like, that will help you with social media or give you ideas or posting plans or anything, examples in any way, they're in here. I've taken anything that pertains to inviting to coaching and coach opportunity, anything like that. Conversations, so many resources on objections and excuses and just all these different ideas, you guys, from myself and so many other people that like this one is my favorite. Like literally when people have an objection to coaching, you literally can find it on here and either send them that video if you're comfortable with that. And if not, you just watch the video and send your main point to them, which I've done. And that's been really successful before. Beyond that, so that's inviting to like coaching and coach opportunity, those kind of things. And then another one that's pretty important, is going to have a lot of stuff in it, is this business resources. And basically, so there's going to be some JPEGs in here, but they're ones that you probably would use for either like task mastering or, that you'd end up printing out to check off something. So they're not, like necessarily things for groups or whatever, but actually I lied. This one needs to get moved. I'm going to do this while I'm thinking about it. Okay. That's how you do that, by the way. But anything and everything, like the templated for you get leads, what do you send them an email? There's a template for that. Any and every kind of tracker, business tracker, how to use Google Streak and setting that up. I've used that for a while. How to make a vision board, how to sign people up as discount coaches, goal setting, action planning, how to have people to invite, time management, success club, team cycle bonuses, how the compensation plan works, everything is in here. So from a business end or templates or anything like that, time management, this is going to be your number one stop probably. This is exactly as it sounds. Any presentations or events that I've attended or that I've acquired the presentations from, I've put here, or ones that I've made as well. And then the last thing, like I said with the other one, groups and scripts. So this is going to be scripts for your new coach basics or 5-day sneak peek or a leadership ladder coach training or training coaches to go Emerald, or even I've got the push to diamond training for coaches that are going from Emerald to diamond. And I also put a CSV template in here so you can get familiar with those. You can do a training on that too. And then you literally can just dump all of your stuff in there and upload however many days of posts you need for a group. So then you're just going back in and checking, and you're not having to remember to post every day, multiple times a day. So I wanted to give you guys just kind of a quick and dirty run of that. And I'm hoping to very soon get this area, by the way, this new coach area kind of shored up so that anyone who is a new coach, you can just send them that link and be like, go to our team page. Like when you click on the banner, they'll get the link and all this information about where they need to go and all that stuff, so that it's just all housed in one place. We all have access to it. It can be updated, edited, moved around. I don't care. You can have copies of whatever you might need. And if you find something that you're like, this is awesome, like we should have this in there, then by all means, just put it where you think it goes. If it gives you access issues or anything, let me know, because I just kind of sync it up with the link I gave you guys. So yeah, anyway, so I wanted to just kind of show you guys what I had been working on a little bit behind the scenes to get as much information, resources, tools available to you as possible. Because there's just no point in me trying to cross-reference and think. It's just there. I mean, I have nothing to hide. There it all is. And also, like I said, just share my goal and big goal to be 2-star diamond and attend, qualify for and attend the National Leadership Conference in January. I keep saying national. It's New Leader Conference. Shit. Anyways. And there'll be more to come on that. Definitely some backstory from how I got from where I've been to where I'm at as far as deciding that this is what I'm going to do. But I love all you guys. And if you've heard me out through this point, I love you even more. I hope you got something out of it. And I will see everyone next week. Okay? Bye.